your Storm Tracker team forecast with Jesse Gunkel.
Welcome back. Well, as we continue to monitor Laura very closely and keep an eye on its track, again, it's a monster storm out there, and it's going to be a historic storm. It's going to be the strongest to make landfall in the state of Louisiana since recorded history. And again, that's from the 1800s, so that's quite a few years out there. And as you notice, it's got a very large eye at this point. At one point, we saw some little vortices in the middle, kind of showing some possible strengthening out there, potentially even getting to a Category 5. You can see more bubbling up here. We've got, again, looking at that eye wall, again, still very well defined at this point. You can kind of see the difference here. That's that stadium effect, those different colors out there. When you kind of look as a hurricane hunter flies through the storm, you can see how those clouds kind of bend back. That's currently what you're seeing here. And again, we're seeing possible still. We're seeing even over the last hour that the pressure continues to drop. So again, that's the key here. Maybe more of a northwest walk versus a northwest walk at 15, which means instead of here, it could be just a hair here. I'm not seeing it move much more than about 30 to maybe 50 miles towards the east, but obviously that's just enough to increase our impacts a little bit here in the capital area. Winds right now at 145, and it now sits about 140 miles a little bit south of Lake Charles. So the other factor, we want to watch wind shear and steering winds, obviously because that plays a big role in tropical systems out there. There is a little bit of wind shear here, but just out of reach now of Laura as it makes its way inland. Also, it looks like it's strong enough to start driving it a little bit further northward, and because right now this system is kind of outside of that ridge, so it's going to start to make more of a northward turn over the next couple hours. Again, northwest at 15 here, some gusts up to about 175. No matter if it's a very strong Category 4 or very weak 5, it's going to do catastrophic damage across much of the region from southeast or southwest Louisiana all the way to portions of Texas. But the key here is impacts are going to be far-reaching. Just like today, we already had a bunch of tornadoes pop up across the air, at least tornado warnings, in fact, and guess what? The chance for heavy rainfall continues, and then you see the overall track starts to slide all the way across the state through the Tennessee Valley, still bringing us potential impacts until probably about midday on Friday. So here's the latest futurecast. And here's what I want to show you. Obviously, sometime around midnight, 1 a.m., making landfall a little bit south of Lake Charles. Our model goes just a hair, a few miles, a slight jog towards the east. But notice these feeder bands, and that's going to be the concern. That's where we could be seeing some isolated tornadoes. That threat is going to continue through the overnight hours and heavy rainfall at times. We get underneath some of these bands. You can see how it starts to flow around Alexandria and then start to make more of a northeasterly jog. But at the same time, from about 2 o'clock in the morning till about 8 o'clock, we're still kind of sitting underneath that same rain band. So that's 6 hours. And even about noontime, we finally start to see those storms kick to the east and push on the other side of I-55 with still the potential for a couple showers out there. We really don't get a break until we cut the tail end off. And as you see here, again, more storms possible going into Friday. So big picture, you'll notice there's a wind advisory for most of our area. We're only calling for a gust or two up to about 40 on the eastern side, but obviously the western side of the Mississippi River, tropical storm force winds expected, and then hurricane force winds on the other side of Acadiana. And look at the probability for us to see tropical storm force winds now at about 90% for a lot of areas, even close to 100% for portions of the viewing area. So it's going to get very breezy as we make our way into the morning hours. And just look here, we're talking winds greater than 39 miles per hour. Baton Rouge, it all starts out around midnight. Notice Cameron just off the coast. We're looking at making its way inland. 127-mile-an-hour winds. By the time we make our way into early morning, winds still just shy of 50 miles per hour. Lake Charles, 80. And again, by the time we get even into the morning hours of Thursday, wind gusts still just shy of 50 miles per hour with some of those feeder bands. And then obviously the concern is that we could see isolated tornadoes in the mix and still very gusty out there through about late morning on Thursday before we finally get a break. And as you notice, we've got a storm surge warning for our entire coast, and this is where it gets absolutely scary, because as you see here, we're talking possibly some areas topping 20 feet of water. We're talking 2 stories of water getting pushed inland right around Holly Beach and the coast and around Lake Calcasieu. So again, that is a very dangerous situation and life-threatening, and that's why they did those mandatory evacuations. You can see that storm surge could push all the way to I-10 and possibly even further north of Lake Charles. So again, that is why this is such a very dangerous system, why it's so crucial. And as you see also for us, our biggest concern is going to be localized flash flooding, because we're going to start to see those rain totals quickly jump, on average 3 to 5, but locally we could see 6 to 12 in some locations depending on where those rain bands actually set up. So again, stay weather aware out there, stay alert. We've got a lot happening and a lot currently changing. Again, the information continues to get filtered in. Make sure you tune in through the rest of the evening.